Hey, Scott Roberts here with FAQ Fridays. Really, the topic I want to talk on today is new builds and using the new build lender. So I had a client go into a new build. They were obviously referring them to their in-house lender. The in-house lender was offering incentives, and so I just want to touch base on how that whole process works. So anytime you go to a new build, they're going to require that you get pre-qualified with their lender. And I would say 9 times out of 10, that lender is going to offer some form of incentive to stay with them. Now, usually the two biggest types of incentives we see is, number one, is some sort of closing cost help or closing cost incentives. The other one is typically upgrades or something to deal with the home. Now, one of the misconceptions that we always hear is that I can only take advantage of those incentives if I go through that lender. And technically, that's not the truth. So if the builder does not own the lending company, then by law they are required to offer those incentives, whether you choose to stay with their in-house lender or explore your options elsewhere and go with someone else. Now, if they do own the in-house company, then yes, they can make that exclusive only to them. And unfortunately, the only way to get those is to stay with them. Again, if they don't own the company and they don't offer it, that is a RESPA violation. It's something you do need to bring up. The other thing we want to talk about is when they are offering closing cost assistance and it is something you're wondering, is this a good deal? 9 times out of 10, they're raising that into the interest rate, and typically you can find a better deal elsewhere by talking to a reputable mortgage company that knows what they're doing. Final thing I want to talk on is I had a buddy that went in. He was getting offered, I think, like $25,000 in upgrades to the home. In that case, the builder did own the lending company. So I was the first one to say, hey, take it, get the incentives, enjoy the home. The neat thing is, if that builder did not own that lending company, he could have enjoyed the incentives, found a different mortgage company to go through, taken advantage of a lower rate, and had the best of both worlds. So with new builds, there's a lot of moving parts. Obviously, there's a lot of questions. Biggest thing we just want to say is compare. You are not stuck by using the in-house lender. In fact, I think it's a great opportunity to compare just to see apples to apples with what you're doing. If you have any other questions on new builds or anything else, please send them to us. We'd be happy to answer them. Thanks so much.